Hello, my people, Charlie. Road to the bone once again, Charlie. I greetings to everybody, Charlie. I appreciate what if you remember to like and subscribe, Charlie. So today we will talk about getting out of your bad state. Your let me call it your over struggling state. Over struggling. I'm not saying struggling state. Struggling things might be good for you, might be good for your self improvement, all of those things. But over struggling things, you know yourself. We know ourselves. We know our capabilities. We know our past experiences. We know the best things that we've gone through. We know the worst things that we've gone through. We all know ourselves very well. Than anybody outside might think that they know us. Somebody might say, "You, I know you, but I know you. I know this is but there's some things you alone know for yourself. So if you are in a situation right now and it's not good for you, how you can know, sometimes you are in it right now, so you might not be able to tell if it is but how I'll let you know, identify that is ask yourself, is it is it is it helping you improve? Is it okay for you? Is it better than if it's not being better than your previous state, is it helping you get on your next level, which is far better than whatever you've experienced before? Ask yourself, say your present thing that you go through, is this leveling you up? I what I want to have it. If the answer is yes, cool, you can keep on struggling and doing your best to get there. But if it's not, then I urge you to take the extra efforts about to level up even. Example of all this kind bad situation or unpleasant things where might be going on in your life that I urge you to escape. Can be like you know bad relationships, bad bad work, bad parents, and maybe your parents might not be doing what like who should support you get what is good for you to you have you know friends, bad friends, or those you know yourself, you know the kind of people that are not good for you. Yeah, so I'm not saying if you free from those or if you get away from those and then embark on what is you think is good for you, it will be all comfortable and all those other things. Immediately you leave your boss, which is no good for you, and you are no longer taking that money from him, you are no longer under that contract that should be paying you money and all those things. Then your next move, is 50-50. Either you are going to get something good at once, maybe 3 days or 1 week, you're going to get something good or better just at once and then move on. And on the other 50, the other hand, which is another 50, you might go to your worst state and it's okay. You are making nothing easy because you've gone to that worst state. You are going back to your boss or you are going to go back to that relationship or anything. No. Experience and embrace them, sleeping maybe it might be sleeping outside because you're not working in that company. The company house is no longer for you, they've sacked you out. Maybe your relationship, even though she was treating you bad and all those things, you were she was giving you some 1 2 things that kept you going, and because you are no longer in a relationship and not getting all those things, you are now in a worse state than before. But you know that it's all good because you are not going to keep up with all those rubbish treatment that you're getting for the person just because they were supporting you or something. But so now uh, you going to the west. And what I'm trying to tell you or come across for you to understand is that that west state, that west of the the downside of not being in that relationship anymore. It's actually going to prepare you for the next stage, which is going to be far higher. So if the person was to be giving you 500 maybe every day or every month when you were with them, now you are used to 500. You know how 500 feels like. So if anything is to come into your life and it's around 500, 600, you know that it's not meant for you anymore. You don't even like it because you're already used to it. Now you'll be targeting 1,000. You'll be targeting something 700, 70, 800, something 1,500. And then someone is about to employ you and they ask you, how much are you expecting? You are no longer going to mention that 500 that you were taking from the past situation or anything. You mention something higher. It might come with higher responsibilities, but remember, you are doing far more than what you were supposed to do in your previous bad state. We were making you do higher things. Your relationship, she was making you do, higher things. Your workplace, they were making you do other things outside your field. So remember that you are already prepared for that. So just go inside. You know, if in case you realize it's not for you and it's too, maybe you can, withdraw and go for another hire. That's all I can say about you. Move movement so you get something that you think is, worth it. Because you are